What's going on, Bears fans? Welcome back to another Bears training camp recap video. Today, the Bears just wrapped up a pretty solid practice versus the Buffalo Bills before their preseason game on Sunday night. Today's joint practice was definitely high energy. Caleb Williams set the tone early in both 7-on-7s and 11-on-11s, hitting his usual top guys, Rome Odunze, Olamide Zaccheaus, and Colston Loveland. All three found the end zone at some point today, which is great to see. One thing I do want to say is Olamide Zaccheaus has definitely been a guy that was kind of under the radar when we signed him, but he's been a really big impact player so far through training camp. The Bears had a hard task going against the MVP Josh Allen with also no Kyler Gordon and no Jaylon Johnson still, but they were able to show up. Nashawn Wright came away with an interception early. Kevin Byard stole a jump ball from a wide receiver. Jaquan Brisker had a nice pass breakup, and Tremaine Edmonds snagged a red zone interception. Bills had their moments too, and they had some successful plays ran on the Bears, but the Bears secondary looked pretty well overall, considering who they were playing. That's about it for training camp today. Overall, it was a pretty good practice for the Bears. The offense flashed, the defense made statements, and the battles for starting spots, especially at left tackle, are heating up. This team is learning and growing and proving they can hang with the league's best, going against the Bills and MVP Josh Allen. But that's about it for today's recap. Thank you guys for watching. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe and leave a comment down below. And that helps out the channel more than you guys know for watching. Overall, it was a pretty solid day for the offense, but it also wasn't all good. There were 7 false starts today, 4 from the first team offense, including 2 from Darnell Wright and 1 from Jonah Jackson. But the red zone play was also shaky, and they did finish strong with 2 Rome Odunze touchdowns, which is great to see. I'm excited for Rome Odunze. I think he's probably going to be wide receiver 1 this year. I think he can do everything, and so far through camp, it seems like Caleb's been looking his way the most. Now for some offensive line news. I think it's a little unsettling, but something to report is that Theo Benedict got first team reps at left tackle today, and he was all right. He held his own. Braxton Jones rotated in, and it got ugly when he was in. He was getting blown up more than a few times. After spending all summer trying Ozzy Trapilio there, now suddenly Theo might have a legit shot to start. And it seems like it's kind of trending that way because Braxton Jones still doesn't look anywhere near to 100% coming back from his injury last season. So 2 guys that have stood out so far in training camp have been wide receiver Olamide Zaccheaus. He's been a true pro out there. He's a sharp route runner, great hands, physical in the catch, and he's also shown a lot after the catch, which is awesome to see. And it kind of seems like he's been Caleb Williams' security blanket so far. When anything gets tough, it seems like you can always find Zaccheaus somewhere. And then another comes on the defense. Nashawn Wright, who stepped in for Jaylon Johnson being gone, has been making a lot of plays and has been putting tight coverage on opposing receivers all of training camp. I'm excited for him to get some playing time, and I think it's going to be a competition for cornerback 2 with him and Tyreek Stevenson.